Good evening and welcome to Sunday Night Futsal live on Channel 8. I'm Nick Smith, joined as always by Alan Guy.
Yep, hi Nick. How are you tonight?
I'm fantastic, thanks Alan, and what a week it's been.
It really has. The last week of the regular season tonight, the Kings taking on this team wearing yellow bibs who turned up in a uniform slightly too similar to the Kings.
That is correct. Lionel Messi for all I know.
Woodbury with free space ahead of him.
Woodbury, oh! And the Kings are now on the board. Great work, Woodbury.
With the opening goal.
Chip away at it, son.
It's been informed that is Jason last.
Ah, right.
Filling in the reserve spot for the Kings tonight, yet again, choosing to not utilise Paul.
Of course. Who is away currently in Guam with Lockie and Ben Cooper.
That's right. Visiting ex-Kings player Oliver Burton. Alistair Burton there's grabbing the ball straight off the side of his foot there. And back to Hayes.
Great start for the Kings here so far.
Yes,
And another one. Woodbury is on a hat-trick.
in perfect position for the little assist from Engel there. And earlier in the season, after those first couple of games, who would have thought Woodbury was the opening two of the match?
Who would have thought? Of course, during the Channel 8 Sunday Night Futsal halftime show, Adrian Dusatoy will be on the cricket show doing a tribute to the late Phil Hughes.
Yes.
There's condolences to the Hughes family from all of us here at Channel 8.
And from everyone involved in
So, Alan, what have you been up to this week?
I just made a duck in the cricket match yesterday.
Oh, really?
And yeah, that's about it.
Ah.
I'm not very good at cricket.
No, well, I've been slaving away. A chance for the yellow team there. Slaving away building catamarans for Bob Clifford. Yeah, just sort of putting some boats in the water.
Very nice.
Playing some squash.
And
We lead to 3-0 here tonight for the Kings.
goal out of nowhere.
Great work there by Hayes. Good defensive pressure there by the Nordic Kings.
First play and then Hayes just.
Of course, Sunday night Futsal live on Channel 8. The best game in town.
That's right, Nick. Live from Aurora Stadium in the northern suburbs of Hobart.
Broadcast all around the world, including our friends in the USA, England, Brazil, Switzerland, and our enemies in Guam. Bastards. Fucking Kmart loving pricks.
Just get careful there, you're on air. Filling glass. Not get the ball back. And to Woodbury's fourth player.
Oh, great touch there by Hayes.
Goal stolen at the last minute by Hayes, but that takes the Kings to a 4-0 lead very early in the first half.
We're at 5, that's 6 minutes in here. Remember, Alan, anything can happen on Sunday Night Futsal live on Channel 8.
Best game in town. Possible.
Great work there by Ednall there. Oh, perhaps a chance going begging for the Kings.
Woodbury is not quite in position on the right hand side.
Really gaffed that one up.
At the flat. It's fairly short glass took the ball out of bounds there, but ignored by the ref. And Hayes
Oh,
flies the ball into the goalkeeper.
a clever pass there by Glass. Oh!
And Woodbury with another shot. Hayes just not quite pulling it in.
Almost
Woodbury.
a classic play there.
He's certainly found some form tonight.
course, about 4.5 minutes till the Guam alarm goes off, so prepare yourself for that.
Yeah, get your ears prepared, get your earmuffs out.
Easy, running it down the... Oh! Still in possession. Oh! So close there by Woodbury.
Not quite adding to his tally from earlier in the game. In other news, of course, all of us here at Channel 8 and in the Nordic Kings community thoroughly disappointed with the Victorian election result.
Absolutely.
It's a real shame to see a Labor government or a left-wing government of any sort in Australia.
Absolutely.
We will be distributing funds to destroy them as soon as possible.
Might even fly up to the Great Barrier Reef next week and take a dump in it.
Be crossing to Channel 8 political analyst Stephen Wright to discuss that after the broadcast finishes tonight.
Absolutely. No doubt Stephen will have some deep insights on the issue.
Interesting to note the shoe choice of reserve Jason Glass.
Yes, the Barbie shoes.
Yeah, as made famous by Kings leader Alistair Burton.
Oh,
As Woodbury...
another wayward whiffy there.
He's just slipped off a bit since the start of the game. Firing quite a few off the side. Shooting a few blanks. And he goes again. And
Oh! Off the crossbar by Woodbury.
nice mark, overhead mark by Burton in the goal square. Steps around to Hayes, who puts it away.
Too clever there by the Kings. Of course, breaking score 5-0, I believe.
5-0.
5-0, yep.
Big man Hayes with his second for the game.
Got a nod from Senator Pritchard there. The new...
I think in this goal fest it's very fair to expect Alistair Burton to come out of the goal in the second half and try and get a few for himself.
He may tee up a third half, just for...
What do you like? Just to add to his tally.
Absolutely.
3 steps around the defender.
Oh!
This is the...
Great work by Woodbury. A dominant performance so far here by the Nordic Kings.
That goal is going straight to the pool room.
Bit of a silly sort of...
Too easy. Way too easy.
7-0 here tonight at Aurora Stadium, live on Channel 8.
7-0, Hayes with 3, Woodbury with 3.
Another chance here for the Nordic Kings. And that is a real gaff. That's just a real...
Glass getting one, taking it to 8-0.
A real A-grade clanger there, I'm afraid to say. Kind of like the futsal supporter equivalent of Grumpy Cat.
Yeah. You hear his foul mouth spray about one.
Such a innocent, peace-loving country, and he just... It's a racist tirade against its people.
Just because it's got lots of snakes. And the large kangaroo.
Really quite upsetting. Great save there by Burton. A round of applause here by the Nordic Kings faithful. Oh!
Cross back to Woodbury.
Dispossessed. Great work.
Attributed to Woodbury for his 4th, I believe.
It'll be 8-0 all up.
That'll be 9-0.
9-0.
One each to Glass and Endel. Burton the only...
Oh, a bit of a dive there by Glass.
Burton the only Kings player not in the scoring yet tonight.
Deary me. He'll be fuming at half-time.
Perhaps with Woodbury not in goal scoring, he'll be the candidate for goalkeeper in the second half.
Maybe. Great work by Woodbury.
That's 5, a handful of goals for Woodbury in the first half.
Inspirational.
less than a minute remaining.
Of course,
And they get to 11.
45 seconds remaining to the Guam alarm, so this will be a good time to either
Plugs in now.
either put in your headphones, leave the room, leave the country.
Turn the volume down on your television.
It's about to go off.
Closer to where it really.
Of course, block your eardrums.
And here we
Don't you
go.
know the Guam alarm's about to go?
And Nick Smith, there it is, bringing the first half to a close. The Kings leading 11-0 here at Aurora Stadium. Channel 8 Sunday Night Futsal. We'll be back after the break.
Pritchard, what are your thoughts on the outcome of the Victoria State election?
Oh, I'm really happy with it actually. Just like the Greens picked up 1 seats, and Labor is in power again.
And who is your favourite Nordic Kings player?
Probably James Woodbury. Shines at 5 goals, 5 impressive goals,
And do you have any questions for me?
why do you persist in wearing a jacket which promotes one of the worst teams known to man? I think worse than ISIS.
We'll see you after the break, live on Channel 8.
And welcome back to Sunday Night Futsal on Channel 8. Alan Guy with me. The Guam alarm has just sounded to signal the start of the second half. The score 10-0 to the Kings.
What a dominant first half performance that was. Jason taking another dive there.
And we see that Alistair Burton, as expected, has taken himself out of the goalkeeping position. Reece Endell filling that spot for the second half, as he has done a lot in recent times.
Who would have thunk it?
Of course, James Woodbury with an outstanding first half of the game. 5 goals. And still 20 minutes of play remaining.
Such a seedy moustache there on Endell. I'm not sure if you can see it live on the
I'm not sure if
Channel 8 HD Super View Zoom.
I'm not sure if it's quite going to pick it up. We might have a look at that after the game.
Absolutely. Good keeping there. The Kings are too dominant here tonight at Aurora Stadium.
There's Burton not looking to pass to anyone, as he wants to get himself, desperately wants to get himself onto the scoreboard. The only Kings player to not score a goal so far this game.
Oh! Clever pass there by Burton. Unfortunately not capitalised on.
And Channel 8 are, of course, pleased to announce we have secured the exclusive rights to the broadcast of the Nordic Kings end of season function.
So we're very much looking forward to that here at Channel 8.
That's right. Awards to be presented to a number of players, not least the revered Player of the Year award.
Hugh Burton Trophy of Excellence, of course.
Yep, that's right.
It was a really great celebration for the entire Nordic Kings community. A great event, great night.
And there's a chance.
Oh!
And not quite. Burton just not quite getting the job done.
Burton perhaps getting frustrated here. Still not on the scorecard. Must be eating him alive.
From inside.
Here he goes.
And
Really
Woodbury
selfless play there.
Woodbury showing him how it's done with his 6th.
Can Woodbury get the dirty dozen tonight?
Woodbury versus the world.
Well, he's got the dirty half dozen.
Chance for Burton here.
And Glass choosing instead to not pass it to Burton. Well, that won't go down well. What do you think our chances are of seeing Glass play another game?
Practically nil, I would think.
Has Woodbury.
Woodbury.
That's 7.
3 for 7.
And at this point, we almost need to consult our statisticians. How much is Woodbury trailing by in the Coleman medal count overall?
Must be really close.
Is he catching up? Is he a chance?
I still get the ball.
As Burden,
Will he pass
not,
that?
of course not, he'll just score his first goal. There it is,
School must be at a gazillion
crowd.
mil by now.
showing their appreciation. Burden with his first, taking the total score to 13-0 to the Kings. And Burden goes again, and Woodbury with a chance for an 8th. As Glass over to Woodbury and takes his time and just finds the gap perfectly for his 8th.
A rectastic 8.
This man is unstoppable. No longer chipping away at it, now hacking away at it. As he goes again, passes to Burden, back to Woodbury, into the side of the goal.
Well, the Nordic Kings really dribbling with their dicks out tonight.
12 minutes remaining until the Guam alarm sounds.
I've got $1 and Woody and double figures by the end of the game. Oh, that's $1 and Woody.
As Burden has a look. Oh, now that's a contender for goal of the year.
Why the goalkeeper?
As the yellow team with a bit of a look here. Not to be.
Burden and Hayes on the
Burden
run.
and Hayes. Hayes not quite getting it.
Really poor performance.
And Burden, it's still on. It's still on here for Burden. Steps around the defender. And another defender. And that's his third. As we cross now to Tom Waterhouse for the live betting odds.
Well, at the moment we have Woodbury at 2-1 to make double figures by the end of the game. That's 2-1, and of course with Waterhouse betting, if you sign up now, you get your first $100 for free. And also we have a deal at the moment that to make a bet on Burden, then you get a free log. That's right, a free log.
Thanks, Tom. Back to the game. I'm not entirely sure. A log, I think maybe he said.
Something they have in China.
Do you think maybe he meant dog?
Climb in. Climb in.
Excuse me, just some clarification there on the log. Oh, it's a nougat log. Okay, no worries.
We've just had a call from Tom himself. A nougat log.
Oh, right.
If you place a bet on Alistair Burden, who just robbed of his 4th goal there.
No, that's better than what I was thinking is a log of wood or like a base 10 log.
A piece of maths. And Burden with his another goal.
What's the score, Darth?
Kings to the Premiership currency on $3.75.
As Hayes
Endo looking very satisfied. They're really smug, clap.
taking the score to 18-0.
You know, this lead is almost unassailable.
I would think they'd struggle from here.
This seems to be a rather.
I think the real question now is just if Woodbury can score another 2 and take it into double figures.
Wouldn't that be something?
Can he match the number on the back of his shirt? It seems that that Burden's moved him into a more defensive position on the field to try to stem the flow of goals. And Woodbury. And with 3 shots, none of them going in. It's been one of those games. He's had a lot of misses, but he's also had 8 goals.
Buddy Franklin is a futsal.
As Burden steals it from Woodbury and gets the goal as well.
Little goal fest here tonight.
Absolute theft there, taking it straight off Woodbury's foot.
That's 6.5 minutes here remaining.
For Burden's 5th. He's plenty of time left here. He could overtake Woodbury yet.
Go ahead, head market.
As he goes again, crosses to Woodbury, sends another one off to the side. He could be on 30 goals by now. Doesn't get distracted by the other ball. And Woodbury, the goalkeeper's copped a bit of a stoneman there.
On to the next level now.
At least he's not being a pussy about it. Because King's not being seen.
Has he played another game since the incident?
Still gently rubbing his dick. Trying to get blood circulation back in the old fella.
Under instruction, of course, of King's team doctor, Dr. Justin Sproul.
He needs developed. I like Justin. I won't go there.
Yeah, he's a good friend of us here at Channel 8. As Hayes, and there's his 9.
And that's 9.
That's 1 short of 10. And that's 20-0. Bringing up the 20 for the Kings. And there's still 5 minutes left.
Best thing about the game. The game is awesome. There's no downside. That's the best thing about the game. There is not a downside.
Goal, potentially goal of the game there.
21.
Burton's 6th from the halfway line. Tom Waterhouse chiming in from the background. Beckham-esque, I would say Burton-esque. I tell you what, the goal of the year voting has gotten a whole lot tougher after this game. As the Glass chiming in with his second.
Has Glass actually got one already?
Yeah, that's his second for the game.
Wowee.
22-0. And with about 4 minutes left of the game, it would be a fairy tale to see Woodbury score his 10th, wouldn't it?
Oh, really?
I would actually really disagree. I think that he's had enough and it's time for Elstead to score some.
Official word there from King's Senator Darcy Pritchard.
I don't have that much money riding on that.
On the far side of the field, they'll take advantage of that.
We won't tell if you don't.
And Woodbury, if he'd been watching that, he could have got his 10th. As Hayes cornered, kicks it to the referee, who just
Casually.
well, we'll need to see a
highlight.
replay of that one. Tom Waterhouse getting quite violent. In fact, I don't think that was Tom Waterhouse. I think that was his lookalike, Channel 8 political analyst, Stephen Wright.
Go, Dave.
Getting a bit violent in the commentary box. And the cross was there. Woodbury was not. Into the last minute. It's no longer about the team, it's about one man. Burton doesn't care and just selfishly gets another one.
You would expect nothing less.
Mind you, take nothing away from Burton. That's 7 for him.
Wow. You get taken
Take one of them away. That'd be alright.
Taking the Kings'
25 seconds
phenomenal
remaining.
scoreline here to 23-0. And Woodbury. And he's still there. It's still on. Can he get it?
It's still on.
No, not if the other team have anything to say about it. Into the dying seconds. Can he get it before the Guam alarm?
Last roll.
Goes
off before he can get it.
And it's a 23-0 win.
And
9 goals to Woodbury.
Emphatic victory here by the Nordic Kings.
Emphatic. And it's getting violent here in the commentary booth. Oh, what an incredible game of futsal. We will be back after the break for all the post-match analysis live on Channel.
As promised, Resendel's seedy, dirty moustache. I'm just down here down the sideline with James Woodbury. 9 goals. How does that feel?
I was hoping for 10.
Well, how do you feel about Alistair fucking Burden schooling you over and selfishly kicking that final goal instead of passing it to you?
That's all right. They're good at the team at the end of the day. Yeah, I think I still beat him in Galveston.
Yeah, but what do you really think? It's all right.
He's got to win Galveston. No real. We're going to keep it short to myself.
Well, well done on your efforts tonight, mate. I'll let you get back to the team.
Yeah, thanks, Al.
This is where you sort of walk off screen.